Clubs are out here with Resinwerks at 2023 World of Concrete, and right now we're going to give you a tour of the best chip company, Torginol. They're the ones that supply all the chips to us, and guess what? They're the company. So I'm going to give you Jason right here. He is the guy we're going to be talking to today. He's going to give us a tour. He's the expert on chips. So if you got any questions, call him. Hey. So anyway, so what do you got for us this year?
Welcome to Torginol World of Concrete 2023.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're showing a lot of samples this year. One of our main focuses for marketing is creating great samples to help sell the products. So we have these acrylic samples of some of the best sellers.
And all these, what's your number? So are there any new colors here this year? Or?
We've got a bunch of new colors. I'll show you inside the booth.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we're working on, we've got new colors in our brownstone collection. We've got some different hybrid colors, some different sports team colors. So we've been working on a lot of design work.
So if you're out there, and obviously this is the kind of thing that we have, we supply these to our customers for you guys to sell, but you know, to you guys. But if you ever want to do any custom colors, feel free to contact Torginol and they will fix you up. You know, the colors we have aren't the only ones in the world. They're the easiest to keep track of, obviously, when you're doing production work, but they have all the colors that you want. So don't be afraid. On a really exclusive job, of course, charge more for it, but they will create a custom chip for you, right?
Yeah, we've got, we stock about 200 different flake colors, and we can size them from our original 1 inch all the way down to 1/32 of an inch. We have variegated flakes, or we also call them marble flakes. We have a line of fluorescent flakes, or black light sensitive, and then, you know, a bunch of different colors, 11 different grays, all different kinds of crazy stuff.
Excellent.
You know, signature colors, some terrazzo looking flakes, glitter flakes. So these can be blended to any ratio, any size combination to create the perfect floor for your clients.
So what would be the turnover time on something like that if a customer, if we were to call you, or one of our guys were to call you and say, I need a color with this color red in it, or this color whatever, what would be the turnover on that?
I would say a pallet or less, 24 to 48 hours, we'd have it shipped out the door for you.
Okay, so when you order it, is there a checkup process? Because sometimes they want you to, you know, call you and make sure that it's gone, sign off on the color or something like that? Or
yeah, we can, if you want, we can send you a sample in advance, or you can just give us the formulation. We can make it. You know, we have our own QC process, so
right.
We create a standard for every blend that we have, and then before it ships out the door, we have somebody that compares the standard to the final product. So,
yeah. So what else you got?
So we've got the flakes. We've also got a line of quartz. This is colored quartz. Comes in a couple different grades. 40 mesh, more of a broadcast grade. 25 mesh, more of a trowel grade. This line is also available in a wide array of colors, about 50 different colors that can be blended. We have signature blends, and these can also be blended into customs just the same way. And lead times are basically the same. So
right. So for urethane mortars and cements, that's what that's what you'd be ordering.
If you're looking for anti-slip qualities, decorative, high performance, abrasion resistant, you know, industrial facilities, commercial kitchens, locker rooms, food processing plants. So,
and just because you're not doing that now with your chip floors doesn't mean this is something you can't add. Okay.
And then we have the metallic pigments. It's a mica-based pigment. This is available in about 50 different colors. And these can also be blended together on the job site. So you'd use like a base color. Like in this one, we're using like great white. And then we also added in caviar, kind of a darker color, and then dolphin, you know, to create sort of a natural sort of stone effect. Or so yeah, you can have a lot of fun with these. And then we do have some color shift colors that depending on the angle, you can get 3 different color effects out of some of these color shift colors.
Nice, real nice.
Yeah,
you guys always have the best charts. That's they're sales tools. You know, you got to try to sell to somebody. It's great. Instead of sending them a picture, right? it's great to have an actual sample, most importantly.
And these are also, all of these are our core products, the flake, the quartz, the pigment, and we also have these neat bifold brochures just to keep the selling process simple.
Yep.
You know, these are like the top sellers. Rather than showing every client all the things that we have to offer, you know, if you want your selling process to be efficient, we've got these small books. They're fairly affordable. So
Resinwerks we have one just like this for our clients with all the particular colors that we sell.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. So
excellent.
Yeah, and then we have these kind of secondary and tertiary product lines. We have wood flakes and mica flakes. I'll show you on the other side of the booth. We also have a line of textures.
Oh wow!
So we actually provide polypropylene that you can mix into the coatings to create anti-slip properties and aluminum oxide.
Right.
And we have a newer aluminum oxide that's about a 320 mesh that can be used to reduce gloss, so to create a matte finish. So
real nice. This is a great booth, by the way. This year you've gone with a whole new booth here, right?
Yep. The marketing team's done an outstanding job. We've got a 20-foot container.
Yeah.
So we pack it all up and ship it.
It's a lot easier to travel. I see you got some nice floor in here and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so this is kind of a natural aggregate look. We're using a small 1/16 inch flake in black and kind of a dark gray. Nice. And then these are large 2 to 4 mesh mica pieces to create sort of a exposed aggregate polish finish.
I like it.
So yeah, if we come back here, so in the past, we always just had sort of a line of flakes. We said, here's the flakes, go sell them wherever you want. And you know, we want to take our marketing to the next level. So we're really focusing more on the environment. So we have sort of residential flooring options.
Okay.
And we have commercial flooring options.
Okay.
So I guess we can start first with the commercial flooring options.
Absolutely.
You know, these are a little bit more sophisticated. We want to get into like healthcare. We want to get into airports. We want to get into schools. We want to get into the front of restaurants. We want to get into sort of like yoga studios or different like hair salons and things like that, where you know we can create some sophisticated looks. And then we've got the newer mica blends that are kind of a hybrid between the flake and the mica.
Nice.
And then this is difficult to see on video, but we've got different texture additives that we talked about before. And this is the aluminum oxide 320 mesh. I call it like super matte 320. Right. We're actually standing on it right here, and it's got, you know, almost, it creates almost like a rubbery feel.
It does.
To really make the anti-slip.
That's an awesome deal right there. I do a lot of commercial stuff, so that's something I'd be interested in.
Sweet.
So over here is your residence.
Residential flooring, you know, and so we've got our signature collection. I think everybody knows, you know, sort of the Orbit, Outback, I don't know what everybody's calling all these, creek bed, shoreline, nightfall. So these are all still like staple colors.
Super popular, the stones.
Yep.
Real popular.
We've been working with interior designers to kind of create, you know, these are the other finishes sort of in those environments, and sort of curating the colors around the finishes.
Yeah.
Just kind of taking it to the next level, not just providing black, white, and gray and saying, here you go. So the marble flake, it's a real natural finish to stand right next to your driveway, you know, depending on the decor of your home. And then, you know, the browns, kind of warmer colors are coming back, you know, with designers. So we upgraded our line of browns, the brownstone collection, and we have some nice looks here. And then our marketing team, a couple guys on our marketing team are really into sports, and so we were just kind of playing around. In the past, we used pretty high contrasting blends. We would do like a third, of 3 different colors. And here we just have some more tasteful looks. Right. If you ever, you know, have a customer that's a sports enthusiast or sort of corporate insignia or a high school where you have team colors, that's where the flake solution can be a great option.
Yep, Michigan State colors, Michigan,
exactly,
U of M colors,
and we can help you curate these blends. We can go back and forth let us know what you're looking for. We'll have our sample department make up a range of colors. We'll send them to you. But for the right projects, we're happy to put the time and energy into doing that, because it could be a super cool product.
Absolutely. We definitely appreciate the levels you guys go to for making the charts and things like that for all of our customers, because like I said, the main sales tool here is showing a customer and then showing them something so they know what they're going to get, and then being happy with them when they get it, saying, oh, that's exactly what I wanted. And some of these places that sell chips have a picture and you can't feel it. These actually have textures on them. You can feel what it's supposed to feel like, and that's the most important thing, in my opinion, is being able to actually have the floor in your hand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's really good. So you guys do an excellent job on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Torginol. We thank you, Jason, for taking some time out and showing all of the customers that didn't make it to this. And get out here to World of Concrete, for God's sake, next year, because
for sure. We'll be back.
Yeah, because they'll be back, and these are the kind of things that you can do when you come here, is touch base with these guys and find out what's out there and look at the chips that you're purchasing, and and see what your possibilities are, because this business can go completely out of control into whatever you want to make it with all these different colors as far as commercial. It's just not garages you can get into. So live from World of Concrete 2023, Jeff out here with Jason, and I'd like to thank you a lot for taking time out.
For sure.
Right?
Thank you. And also, one last thing, our marketing team just launched a new website a few weeks ago, Torginol.com, and there is a new color visualizer.
Nice.
If you go on there, you can create your own flakes. We've had, I think this is like version 4, and it's getting a lot more realistic. You can upload your own pictures, kind of cut out the floor. And in the new tool, you can actually create hybrids where you have small sizes, large sizes, any one of our colors. You ask for a sample, and either from Resinwerks.
I've used that. I've actually used that visualizer, the old one. The old visualizer, yeah.
So check it out. Feedback, more than welcome. This is kind of the first rollout of this version, but yeah, we're committed to taking the visualization to the next level. So yeah, cool.
Excellent, man.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And we'll get back to you on more stuff out here at World of Concrete 2023.